like affiliate then billionaire? Isn't that what they said? Ninja is calling me. Hey Tyler, what's happening, bud? I did it, eh? I did it. 7 days. Can you believe it? 7 days. Oh, no, look, what happened was I got raided, and then it happened. Imagine. Have a good stream, bud. Have a good one. Ciao, bud. Bye. I made Twitch affiliate in 7 days. That's right, at the beginning of this, I challenged myself to see whether or not those YouTube videos about how to make Twitch affiliate in 7 days are actually real. And this is my story as to how I did it. In this video, we're going to cover exactly what I did to make this happen, how I chose my background in order to make my scene engaging for potential viewers to click on my stream. Secondly, how to convert those viewers into engaged viewers and long-term return viewers. And lastly, why does any of this even matter? I'd like to go over exactly why I think that Twitch affiliate is an important thing for anybody who's aspiring to be a Twitch content creator, but also why it can be very damaging to your brand and something that you shouldn't necessarily be trying to go for. We've just started out this channel, and if I can get a like for making Twitch affiliate in 7 days, it would help us so much with the YouTube algorithm. And subscribe for more videos like this that you'd like to see in future. Getting straight into it, and I just wanted to cover quickly, and I'm doing it quickly because there's tons of videos that already covers this on YouTube. But what is the affiliate program and how do you get into it? Basically, the Twitch affiliate program is a means for you to monetize your channel, make some money off of the ads from people watching, and allows your viewers to subscribe and donate bits to your channel. The 3 requirements in order to make Twitch affiliate are all actually relatively simple. It's all measured within a period of a month, and the idea is that you need to meet each of these 3 requirements in order to make it as a Twitch affiliate on the Twitch affiliate program. The first is to have an average of 3 concurrent viewers throughout that month period. The second is to have 50 followers or more. And the third is you simply need to stream for a period longer than 50 hours throughout that month process. Taking a look at the first part of my strategy, and that was to make sure that my scene and what was being portrayed on Twitch was completely clickable. If you take a look behind me and at some of the lighting that I've managed to get over time, what I've managed to do is to create an image that you would go and scroll through on your Twitch account that stands out amongst the crowd. Most people either don't have a face cam at all, or they have this bland image behind us. Now, I know that works with some of our favorite content creators, but the thing that we've got to remember is these guys have been making videos for absolute years and have built that follower base up over a significant period of time. You can't just decide to roll out of bed, wake up, and suddenly be the next XQC. You've got to put in the yards just as much as he does. In the beginning, I did not want to spend a lot of money on my stream, and I wanted to use the stuff that was around me and that was readily available. If you take a look at my streams from day 1 of the stream to day 7 of the stream, I have steadily improved the quality of the stream, whether that be camera position, whether that be lighting, whether that be what you see behind me in the background. And I got to a point where my scene became infinitely more clickable. If you look to my left-hand side and just over my left shoulder, you can see a map of the world. And this was really a cornerstone of my strategy as to how to grow my Twitch following and get those people to actually be part of the community. But we'll cover that shortly in the second part of this video. What I would say to all new Twitch streamers is just to get the basics right. Just make sure that the camera quality is there. Make sure that your mic doesn't have any background noises or that it's peaking too much. And ensure that from a background point of view, you've at least got something interesting. Anybody can take anything from their house to just put in a scene behind them and just add a little bit more uniqueness to that scene and to that environment. Now that you've worked out what to have in the background behind you, you need to work out what game to play and what to do with that game. That got me thinking. I did a lot of research initially around what to do, how to do it, and I stumbled upon a Ludwig video where he covers what he would do if he started Twitch from the beginning. We'll leave a clip as to exactly what that looks like in the description. And
that's kind of like all of Small Ant's channel. So I think Small Ant is a really excellent streamer and YouTuber. But let's just take a look at his YouTube channel for a moment. All of these are just really interesting and engaging titles. I turned the floor in Mario Odyssey to lava. Pokemon Ruby, but all opponents have Wonder Guard. A Breath of the Wild YouTuber thought he was better than me.
He got us looking at a particular Twitch streamer named Small Ant, and what he does is he always adds a stake to whichever video he's doing. So if it's a Pokemon video, he makes it a certain challenge that the viewers can interact and engage with, or like a Super Mario's video where there's a time constraint in what he does. And that got me thinking, I need to find a game that I'm able to do challenges like Floor is Lava. Casting a spell, I'd hate to think what I'm doing. Oh shit! No! I thought my ability was on! Jet! That's so flip. Or every time I die, I have to take a bite out of a lemon. Take a look at this treat, okay? Here we go. Ah. 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 And really, it's quite simple in terms of what you need to be looking for. So here I've got Twitch in front of us, and what we're taking a look at is some of the games that you definitely shouldn't be looking at streaming. And what I mean by that, if you go into the Fortnite category, you can see that it's got 84.6 million followers with 34,500 live viewers. But in terms of the number of unique creators, it's through the roof. And you're going to find yourself just stuck in this never-ending world of scrolling, and you'll never be discovered. So what you need to do is to try and find a game that is very highly followed, but there aren't necessarily a lot of subscribers. For me personally, I was playing a game called Vampire Masquerade: The Blood Hunt, and as you can see, this is the perfect game genre. Where's this last guy? Yes! 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 Come on, boys! We've got 121,000 people who have clicked follow, which means that they're actively trying to find more content creators in this niche. But there's only 48 viewers. And if you go down this list to try and find how many English streams there are, for example, you can see at this moment in time, there's only 2, 4, 6, 8 live channels, which means that if there's somebody looking for Vampire Masquerade content, yours is so much more likely to pop up. And that very neatly brings me on to the next topic, which is now you've got the scene, you've got the game. How do you keep your viewers engaged and how do you get them chatting? For me personally, I go back to this map over here. My only goal from this map was to try and get the guys engaged and try and make them feel part of the stream. So what I would do is if I get a follow, or not necessarily a first-time chatter, but somebody who'd been there a couple of times, I'd ask them where they were from, and then I would find them on the map behind me. I had people all over the world, literally on every single continent. And this was a surefire way to get the guys clicking and to get the guys engaged in that stream, feeling like they were a part of it. It's also very important to note that a lot of the guys that are going to be viewing your stream are either going to be doing something else while watching the stream, or potentially they just don't feel like chatting. That's actually the vast majority of viewers on Twitch. So it doesn't matter that you've got 5 viewers and nobody's chatting. You shouldn't put so much pressure on yourself to now try and seem engaging and seem full of energy. Really, all it is that they're enjoying the content, and potentially them chatting but staying shows that they're interested in your content. But now that you've got the guys chatting and engaged, you need to ensure that they feel part of the challenge that you've put forward to them. You're now set up, you've got the game you want to play, your scene behind you is looking great, and you've got a good idea in terms of the content you want to create. How do you promote yourself? Well, my recommendation is to do everything that you can to live outside of Twitch and work within the confines of other social media platforms. For me personally, I think that you need to be promoting yourself on Twitter, on YouTube, and on TikTok. And what you would do is at the end of every single one of your streams, try and clip all of the best parts to be able to put together a set of videos that people can discover you on discoverable platforms. Twitch, unfortunately, is a game where the most popular Twitch streamers get 99% of the exposure, where YouTube and TikTok, it's really down to the content you're creating and the algorithm that'll push the content to you. For me personally, I was making videos such as this one with TikTok.
Can you remember any of the rap that you did?
My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle wiggle, push.
And others where I would take some of the gaming moments and where I would have a funny moment like these. Sub. Because I've got 30 subs now. Ah! Holy sh! To be able to promote myself and get myself recognized outside of Twitch. But now comes down to the why. Why would you want to become affiliate in the first place? To me, this is the most important question content creators are going to be asking themselves, and really will showcase whether or not you're going to be here to stay, or whether you're going to be a fly-by-night, try and see how this goes, and it's just a hobby that you want to get into. To me personally, what I wanted to get out of this entire challenge was to see firstly whether or not I was capable of doing it. It also taught me a hell of a lot about content creation throughout this and in the process. But more importantly, what I wanted to do was improve that stream quality to my viewers. And what I mean by that is there's all kinds of cool stuff that you unlock when you become an affiliate member of Twitch. Most importantly for me is that chat experience. You're able to give people badges. You're able to customize your own subscriber buttons, but also allow people access to custom-made emotes. From my side, what I'd done from day one was I'd ensured that all of my emotes were completely custom, which you'll see here in the video. I'd made one based on my dogs, based on some of the emotions that I was feeling, but also cottoning onto one of those hyper trends, Amber Heard being stung by a bee. But my friends, if your goal is for this to be a get-rich-quick moment, I hate to break it to you, but that is just not the nature of content creation, and certainly not the nature of Twitch streaming. You've got to put hours and hours and hours of work into it if you want to turn this into your passion and build this over time. It's a garden that you're going to be creating, and that's eventually going to become something massive. If you take a look at the work ethic of, for example, XQC, he averages 70 hours on Twitch every single week, which is equivalent to almost double that what the normal person would work in an 8 to 5 work week. That just puts into perspective just what it takes to be able to get to that level. Not as simple as you sit down, you start streaming, and all the revenue comes in. With that being said, I did manage to get a payout relatively quickly from Twitch. I think I did get lucky here, lots of gifted subscriptions. So this wasn't recurring income that took place. But what it showcased to me is that there's an awesome community that exists within Twitch that you, if you like streaming, will very quickly be a part of. And that's another thing to bear in mind, is that Twitch isn't just about you. It's about the community that you build, and the community that ultimately becomes part of your brand, and your brand becoming part of it. I learned a hell of a lot through this process and really increased my knowledge as to how to be a content creator and how to make something awesome out of this. To me, this is my passion, what I'm going to ultimately be doing for the rest of my life. But there's plenty more content like this to come, and I'm going to be setting myself another few challenges. If you've got any, please link them in the comments below. But until then, I will catch you guys in the next episode.